Well, guys, I see this the other day, and I've got to say it put a smile on my face. Not because it really changes anything, but because it shows how weak and unsure of themselves this lot are. In fact, I would say this little clip literally shows the fragility of this government's position and how right they are for being caught out. The trouble obviously is, and has always been, the media bothering to ask them even the most basic of questions in order for them to do that. As you know, the media are more likely to ask government ministers about their dog's favourite chew toy before they ask them any real questions, about the crap that they come out with. In fact, I would say these ministers are completely unprepared for answering any real questions because they don't expect to be asked any. And this little clip we've got here showing Sajid Javid the other day might well prove that is the case. Now, being a few days old, I'm sure some might have already seen this little gem, but for those who ain't, just watch how quickly Angry Man Syndrome kicks in with the jumped up little tosspot on the screen. It happens literally the moment a real question is actually asked that, let's be honest, is a pretty basic question at best.
There's still about 100,000 we estimate in the NHS that have not, but over the coming months we will work with them, the NHS will work with them in the most positive, constructive way to help them make that positive decision to take the vaccine.
Yeah, 37% chance is still pretty high, though, isn't it? Would it not be better?
Well, what would you like, Kay? Would you like a 100% chance?
I was just about to go on, if I may.
37% chance. You say it's quite high, but I'll tell you what, 80 and 90% chance is a lot higher. And I think your viewers listening to this program would understand that this is about minimizing the risk. It's about minimizing the risk. With this virus, it's a horrid virus. Sadly, we know so many people that have been affected. You may know, I know people. I've lost loved ones to this. Lots of people have listening to this program. And I think what they would expect that if you are in a vulnerable situation, if you're in a hospital bed, you're in a care home, you're at your home receiving domiciliary care, they don't want to know that care worker that is perhaps visiting some 10 people that day, if they are infected and perhaps they're asymptomatic, do you want them going around every house and infecting 10 of their people that they're seeing them? Of course you don't. Your viewers don't want to see that. Now, I'm not saying it can be 100%.
If I can jump in at some stage and say, I was going to go on to say, why not
you
test
can, but
people?
I'm only doing what you normally do, but carry on.
Now, obviously, I've got to just say, wow, that escalated quickly, didn't it? You see how angry he gets that she dared to question medical treatments he wants a mandate on NHS staff, and let's be honest, it wasn't even a tough question to ask, like I said. In fact, it's actually common sense when looking at the data, NHS website, and even the fact that Sajid Javid himself caught a sniffle not long ago. But obviously, a journalist asking a question, even if it is the most basic and milquetoast one like I said, clearly sends him into shit fits of rage. That is pure gold, I've got to say. Now, obviously, don't ever get it confused, thinking I like or generally agree with anything that Kay Burley has to come out with. I trust her about as much as I trust Sajid Javid here, but I'll always take this little clip all day long, because it tells me the government are struggling to maintain control and they know it. This is actually something I've been seeing for many weeks now and have even commented on a couple of times. Never mind the censored internet, I'm talking about out in the real world, here, speaking to people and seeing how fast the government's control is slipping. This here appears to be more evidence that I might be right on that, because you can literally see in that clip how angry he gets, that she dared to question his agenda, and he's certainly shocked by it, I would bet. Now obviously it's still not the questions that they should be asking, but shit, I'll take this minister getting this flustered over a nothing question, because like I said, it shows how fragile they are. At the end of the day, he got triggered like the lefty he is because he can't argue with what she said. His weak attempt just seemed desperate, and that's why he got salty. Is it a sign of how worried the government are right now? Because it seems that way to me. I wonder what you guys actually think. Let me know down in the comments. But it's safe to say she literally had his arsehole puckered up tighter than a snare drum during that over literally a nothing question. In fact, imagine what he would do if she questioned him like many of us would. I bet he would be screaming at us within minutes, the snivelling shitweasel. Now guys, remember to check out my website and other social media links down below like BitChute and Odyssey. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button and share the video as YouTube limit the shit out of them these days. But until next time, as always, thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next clusterfuck that we have to deal with.